we use After Effects to make our edit look stand out. Watch this video till the very end and I'll be sharing you 5 images that you can use inside of After Effects to make your project look amazing. And not just effect, I'll be sharing you the creative ways of using that effect so that you can learn the techniques and use in your own favor or your own thinking ideation. So yeah, watch this video till the very end and you will be amazed. So the first effect in our list is the noise effect. It will be found in the noise and grain category, and that here it is, noise. We can just drag and drop this, or I use simply a plugin, which is FX Console. You can download it for free. It will help you just search any effect right from here. So then you can see we can increase the details of any unsharpened footage just by increasing the noise intensity. See the difference it was creating before, and here is the after. Not that much, but still it will create a difference. And the second way that I like personally using it so much is by adding glow. And if whenever you add glow or gradient to anything, it will just create a lot of bending. Let me just show you. Just posterize time, posterize only. Then you can see it is what I'm creating, but let's just see it very clearly. You can see it is bended, and after any compression on YouTube or Instagram, the footage looks something like that. So we can add noise to this again and just increase this. See this bending, and if I just increase this very gradually, it's kind of fading away. Not maybe we can just decrease this a little bit, but you can see the details are vanishing away. Yeah, here we are. So it is not completely gone, but if I increase that much, you can see there's not any bending. Here's the before, here is the after. And also it looks very stylistic, if you want, but most importantly it will help you reduce the bending, and also sometimes it look cool. And suppose if that is not the case, there is not that much of bending, so most of the times you will see bending like something like that. And then if just you can on this effect and just play with a little bit, you can see it is just gone. Maybe increase it a bit and you are there to go. And the second way is what I personally like the most doing this is by adding style to this, vintage kind of look. So for this, we need two effects, which is first is the brightness and contrast effect. So you can just set brightness and contrast. And by the way, you can search it right from here. So I just use this plugin as I told you, and then just increase the brightness, the contrast. So here you have it, and then we can add noise to this. And then keep it a way up. So you can see it create a vintage kind of look. And the second effect in our list is the grid effect. You can see I applied this effect in this project and like a floor kind of thing. So let me just show you how you can create that. Just create a new composition, name it to grid space 1, and then we can take any solid. The color doesn't really matter because we will add a ramp effect to this. So you swap the colors, and I will take the red and this one to be right over here, and then just duplicate that, and now we apply the grid effect. So the grid effect doesn't care about whatever background color is, it has its own color. So now we just change the width border slider to be 3 should be fine. And this is very precise. I personally like, when let me just explain you. This is the effect which automatically adds the grid to the solid or whatever you can add. It doesn't care about that. If you add, say for example, you add a shape layer, and it's not a shape layer. Let's say, for example, apply a shape layer and then you apply the grid effect. This apply on the whole top position. So that is one thing to keep in your mind. Also, it doesn't care about the mask. See, if I apply a mask on this layer, it doesn't really care about any mask. So that, keep these two things on mind and just see what it can create. It just create a grid, and we have the anchor point so that we can just play with the anchor. It will just, like, this is the anchor point. We can just slide it wherever we want. So that is the grid anchor point, which you can change in the way you like. There is two anchor point which are here, so you can adjust the width and height slider with this. So just keep it reset because we have a width and height slider. There's size bound, and here you can choose 3 bounds like corner point, width, and height slider. I will like personally doing it with an height slider, and that is the good. So make it 100 by 100. So now you have it. So now if we have it, let me just make both the layer 3D, but before that, make the anchor point right over here. It controls, basically it's the anchor point tool. So we just keep the anchor point over here, make this both layers 3D, and then hit just R on the keyboard to rotate this node. Say here. So that is what I'm doing on the what I can say on the previous composition that I was showing you. In this composition, I just do that, apply a noise and lots of effect. So yeah, that is the one case of the grid effect that you can use that. And the second thing is like this: you can create, a space retro grid kind of thing. So let me show you how you can create that as well. So I will just delete all these 3 layers on this. Let's just delete all the layers and create a new solid. Color, it doesn't really matter. You just apply this right over here. Then we apply the fill layer. Grid layer, grid effect. So here we have, let me just off this. And then I will just choose 3 from here, corner, width and height slider. And by the way, you can also animate all of the parameters like color, opacity, blending mode, width and height. So it's up to you what you want to do. But let me just show you how I personally like doing, how I created this, that I will show you right before. So I will just keep it 100 by 100. And here we have it. And then we can just duplicate this 4 times. So there we have it. Keep the bottom Y and hit Control Y, only Y. So it just opens the anchor point tool, and then grab the anchor point, and slide it down, and do the opposite side for this layer, for this as well, and also for the last one. So now we have it. Make all the layers 3D, and then we can just rotate this on the axis, and then we can rotate this as well. Then hit R and this as well, and also for this one. So you see how we created that, and you can also animate that as well. It's not perfect yet, so let me just keep this right over here. I think this looks good. And then we applied another adjustment layer and the lens distorted effect. So yeah, that is it. You can also animate that if you want to. Well, why not animate just that? So I will just hit the stopwatch button and move forward in time, maybe 2 seconds, and then just slide it, and then just copy this, paste it over here. Then you can see it's keep on slide. Wait. So now we have it. Now you can see sliding. You can do that for this as well. Let me just do this by you. At P position or P dot at the anchor point tool and go forward in time. And then just slide it like so. Then you can just copy this effect and paste it on the bottom of the layer. See how we created an row space kind of look. That is the second use case of this, and the grid effect. At the third case is see what we can create from here. So yeah, we get this here. It is not well great, but let's show you how we can create that. So first we just delete this and apply the grid effect, where we can just invert this. Hit the invert button, and now it's inverted. Width and height slider I will use all the time, and make sure that the width and height are the same, and then increase the border by whatever you want. So now it's no longer a grid, it's just like a dotted kind of thing. So you can also create that dot kind of structure from there. And yeah, this is good. So it is just a dot. You can also apply a turbulent displays. Basically, it distort the distorted the pixels on the structure. You can see if we just increase the size. So that is good. And then I will do just animate this by click the evolution tab, alt click and hit time Strix 100. If you don't know this thing, I will teach you. Basically, it's just a parameter that I will be saying that animate this per 100 like evolutions. So now we have it. Pretty good. So that is on the 3 use cases of the grid effect. So the fourth effect in our list is the glow effect. So apply this and it will add just a glow. 2 parameters that you have to keep in mind is the radius. It is just how the size of the glow you want, and intensity is how intense or how how hard the glow you want. So that is it, and you can apply this by increasing the radius or decreasing the intensity, whatever suits for you video for your any kind of project. And to change the color, you can just change this parameter of glow color A and V, and then sort of B greater than A, and then you can change whatever color you want. I mean, for this we will just want this. So here we apply that and decrease the intensity. So now you can see we apply a color to the glow as well. Same thing I did here as well, where it goes. So same thing I did here as well. You can see we applied a glow effect and change the color. Let me just do this one more time for you so that you can remember it very clearly. So let me just apply the glow effect and delete this also from here, and then just change the, increase the radius. That is good. Then make the color grouping A and B, and color grouping B greater, sort of B greater than A, and the below color A and B. And now we can change the color it to red and set it this as well, and then just copy this glow and apply it there as well. So yeah, that is all for the glow effect. So the third effect in our list is the basic 3D effect, which it add a 3D look without turn on the real 3D, the actual 3D on After Effects. So let me just show you how it works. First of all, just delete this basic 3D and apply again a basic 3D effect between, above the drop shadow. So basically, two parameters that you have to keep in mind is first is swivel. Basically, just rotate in the x-axis and tilt rotates in the y-axis, and also there is the distance from camera. So basically, it increases the distance between the camera and the object. So yeah, that is it. Let me just create a good look for this. This is looking good to me. Then you can just hit these two buttons and go backward in time right away and just reset this and make them easy. So now you can see it. Here you have it. This and so how was it? I hope you find this video informative. If yes, then make sure to like the video. Also, there is a lot of videos, lot of amazing videos that are coming in the future. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out any of them. And yeah, that is all for today's video. I'm Nikhil and thank you so much for watching.